Hi, I'm back. So I put this layer around me so I can tell the difference between this video and the last video. Sometimes when I do a couple of videos, I can't remember which is, it's hard to know which is which. And I like this. I got this at $1 store for $1. I felt proud of myself. And it lights up my energy. somehow. I think I'll do more videos with this. And it's a little bit of a distraction from all the different nuances that are going on in my face. So I was talking a few minutes ago in a video about how doing videos is like a meditation, like an awareness practice of what we are holding, what we're running, what currents are running through us in the moment. And the excitement, I was talking about the excitement of actually celebrating all of it. Celebrating those places where we kind of go, who's that guy? And the places where we go, yeah, I like that guy. I like that guy. I like when that frequency, I like holding that frequency as much as I can. Stabilizing with that, holding that, practicing that. Yeah. Subtle nuances and subtle changes. And places with no words. There's so much talk in spiritual circles about self-love. Like, just love yourself. Yeah. It's like a good idea. And this is trippy. I'm going to see if I can articulate this the way I feel it. It's like the way to have self-love in the moment is to love who we're being in the moment. The way to have self-love is to totally love how we're coming across to ourselves in the moment. And if we're just walking down the street, loving ourselves is liking how we are walking down the street, rather than trying to force ourselves to love something about ourselves that we think is kind of gross. Like when I do that smile, there's some genuineness in it, but there's also some nervousness in it. So I was talking a few moments ago in this video about getting a frequency that feels aligned, feels good, and luxuriating there, hanging out there longer as a practice. I love that word, practice. It's a beautiful sounding word. So loving ourselves is being lovable. Loving ourselves is showing up in a way that we're lovable to ourselves in that moment. I'm going to say this again. Loving ourselves is loving how we're showing up in the moment. It's really as easy as that. It's not some kind of overlay of energy like a platitude, like love yourself, like you asshole, love yourself. It's more like feeling good and being yourself, and the rest is taken care of. The rest is taken care of. And it's cool as I'm watching this, to see, how can I put this, to see those like older energies. Like there's something I do with my face sometimes that is like from 5 years old or 7 or 17, and then this back in more the present moment face. So these two videos are going to definitely be posted, and the first one's going to be posted first, and the second one has this dollar store lay in it, and so I'm making a mental note of that. It's key to self-love in the moment. the magic of self-love in the moment. And I find it sometimes useful to look at where self-love was. The word that comes is demonized, like self-love is some kind of bad thing. When actually, when we're loving ourselves, we're contributing to the world so much more. There was this poem I read when I was 12 or something by a guy named Prather. It was all about luxuriating in self-love, enjoying the currents of self-love. I related to it. I related to it. And I shared the poem with one of my parents who didn't actually experience, in my experience, a lot of self-love. And that parent kind of like cringed, like self-indulgence. And there's a massive difference between self-love and self-indulgence. And there's some people I know that do videos and they're like having a blast in every second. Every second they're having a blast. And that's a great reference. That's a great reference. I know when I do videos, I like how I look much better when I'm having fun, when I'm in my heart, and when I'm moving around a little bit. And not so much when the character Bruce is thinking or raising his eyebrows. So 6 minutes, and yeah. How can you be right now with yourself in a way that you totally love? How can you, no matter what's going on for you, how can you be for yourself inside in a frequency, in a wavelength that you love? I give that as a question, as a practice. And I'm going to end this video.